I can't speak for Allie, but I know Carlos and I have like 5 to 7 more minutes before we have to go to class.
Yeah, I can stick around.
Okay.
You can ask me questions.
So make him do it.
No pressure, right?
No pressure.
Do you have any dream roles that you want to, like, play?
Yes.
Which are?
I'd love to play George in Sunday in the Park with George. I really would. I'd love to play Charlie Kringus in Merrily We Roll Along, also by Stephen Sondheim.
We're only gonna list that.
Well, those are all my dream roles. I'm gonna list all your dream roles too in the process.
I don't really have any dreams.
Okay, great. Then I want to play Bobby and Company, and also by Sondheim, and yeah, those are my dream roles. And to do Sweeney Todd again. So, I don't know when else a skinny white guy is going to be able to do that. But Johnny Depp got to do it, so.
Yeah, but he's like a total dreamboat.
He's a total dreamboat.
Like, so hot, though. So.
Well, and because his friend directed it. That's just have your friend direct it, and there you go.
It's true. Hey, Ethan Cooperberg, next Sweeney Todd
Next Sweeney Todd movie.
Y'all seen Ethan Cooperberg? You've seen Ethan stuff? Have you seen any of that? You should. He's up and coming. Doppelganger, he directed that. He's up and coming.
People kept telling me to watch it, and I couldn't find it last night, so I was like...
Whatever.
Whatever. Sorry.
It's not like there's an easier word to spell than doppelganger. I don't know how you couldn't have found it.
We'll send it.
That's homework. I'm going to write it down.
Yeah, you better bet it is.
You. What about you?
I'll let you know when I watch it.
I don't have any dream roles. I guess the only thing I would say is my dream roles would be the unwritten ones. You know, the ones that have been yet to be written.
Carlos always answers the best answer.
I only aspire to be in the world.
To be totally original.
It's not enthusiast.
I don't like boxes.
Go on! Ali?
One day a role will be written which will...
What are your dreams?
I want to play Mrs. Lovett in Sweeney Todd so bad before I die. Which Carlos and I got to do a scene from in class last semester. Which was really fun. I had a great time.
Okay, time.
That role had already been written for someone else, so I thought that couldn't be as original as I wanted.
It had already been written. I can't do roles that are already written.
All my roles must be entirely improvised.
I don't even know how to answer this question anymore. I'm completely at sea.
Mrs. Lovett? Oh,
yeah, Mrs. Lovett.
You want to play anything in Drood?
Oh, I've been in Drood. I want to be in Drood again. Mr. Head on Drood is an amazing musical that nobody knows about. Everybody should listen to it, though. It's wonderful. I've also really always wanted to play Dot in Sunday in the Park with George. But now I just sound like I'm copying your answers.
Or you can just go for it as a pair. Be like, these are the roles we need. Let's make this happen.
Like the Luntz. Back in the old days.
Are you going to make a Luntz reference?
I just made a Luntz reference.
You're going to drop a Luntz reference?
I just did.
First person to tweet me who the Luntz
are
wins.
That's actually...
You win a whole bowl of spaghetti noodle fingers.
You win a whole bowl. Trust me, I got all the spaghetti you need.
You'll ever need.
Okay, I'm going to ask one more, and then I'm going to ask you guys to do a liner for me for my show.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you have any advice for any of your young fans who are looking to pursue the same route you guys are going in?
Yeah. Like, just who want to pursue musical theater, performing,
or writing even.
Or writing.
Yeah.
Or both?
Sure.
Work with your friends. I think there's an idea that you can only be in theater if you're part of a group, or if you got accepted to this and that. And like you have to be part of their way of doing things, or you're not in the machine. But I think that StarKid has proven that if you have talented friends and you can sit down and you can write something, or you just want to improvise something, or you're just going to do a funny little musical on the side, and it'll just be for your friends. It's really not. You can make things go much further if you have the time and the effort and the passion and the talent for it. So if you really think that this is something that you want to do, you don't have to be accepted into Juilliard before you can start your creative process.
Yeah.
You can start it now with the people who are around you. And there are always more resources than you think there are. Because people lament, I'm in the middle of blah, blah, Idaho, and I think the potatoes thing has gotten to me. And, there's nothing here. But if you're there, there is something. So just do it. Get to it. Write, improvise, mix it up, have fun, put it on for your family, put it on YouTube. Do it. Just do it.
Yeah, I think my answer lies in the fact that, like when I was asking you, do you mean writing? Do you mean do you mean performing? I think that's all of us have received word at some point that well, what do you want to be when you go to New York? Are you going to be a writer? Well, are you going to be a performer? Well, which is it? You know what I mean? And the answer we've kind of come to is everything and all of them, and maybe that's just a delusion, but we don't think it is. And I think that's actually the key is finding a way that you don't fit into the mold, finding a way that you don't fit into your conventional wisdom of your school or of your department or of anything, because it's those things that make you an individual person that are going to do just that and going to separate you out and going to give you something worth watching and worth presenting to the world. And it's that little fire of difference. You know what I mean? That the things you do in the meantime, the things you do in the cracks, because you're doing school all the day, but the things you do on your free, which is kind of weird now because like the things that were the cracks in high school have become the things that are the full time now in college in our department, And so we find different things to do in the cracks and different things to keep fostering while we work on our primary study. And as long as, for me anyway, as long as you keep those multiple plates balancing, you never get too bored. So that'd be my advice. Don't be deterred by someone who says you have to have too narrow of focus. Don't pigeonhole yourself, basically.
My advice would be, if you have anything to write it. If you feel like there's something that you want to play with, like I want to try acting. I think that'd be kind of fun. Just do it. Just do it. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. If you're like, I want to write a poem, like I think that would be so cool. Write it. You know what I'm saying?
Who was it that said that like if you always are writing, you'll always be a writer? I love that line.
I've never heard that.
No, I have. I just can't remember.
It's true. You know what I mean? If you write something all the time, it doesn't matter how it is. If you're always writing, you're a writer. If you're always acting, you're an actor. No one can tell you that.
Yeah, no, and just basic premise of that being, if you're fulfilled by something, by a cathartic form of like expression or writing or anything like that, you have to go for it. You have to go for it because there's nothing that I personally, as a human being, cherish more than creativity. Creativity it's the whole thing, man. It's the whole thing.
Yeah, man.
It's the whole thing, man.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna send what I need you to say in the little chat box. I just typed it up. That's what I was doing when I was... I don't know if you guys saw me.
That's not full
so,
speed.
Just I guess one at a time, just say that, please. That way I can...
Oh, I'm making it.
Okay, ready? What are we going to do?
Should we do it all in unison?
No, we got to do it one at a time.
Okay.
OWWR?
Yes.
All right, ready?
All right. This is AJ Holmes, and you're listening to Side B Radio on OWWR.
This is Allie Gordon, and you're listening to Side B Radio on OWWR.
This is Carlos Valdes, and you're listening to Side B Radio on W...
Start over, it's fine.
Take two. At marker. This is Carlos Valdes, and you're listening to Side B Radio on OWWR.
All right.
Thank you so much, guys. This was so fun.
Yeah,
Stephanie,
thank
I'm
you.
glad we finally got this together.
Right?
Yeah.
It took, what, 4 months, 5 months? It's cool.
Sorry for all the unread, or not unread, but unresponded,
I always respond.
She's good at it. Talk to her.
Nobody ever asks me questions.
You have a
Carlos doesn't have a
Facebook,
Facebook.
Mr. Off the Map.
He's off
No, we're not Facebook friends, Carlos. I'm Facebook friends with these two.
He doesn't have a Facebook.
I don't have a Facebook.
Why?
It's the machine, man.
No.
Man.
It started taking over my life.
And so I got a Twitter instead. He's got a Twitter.
I got a Twitter.
Everybody should.
People should follow me, and people should, at reply me or whatever.
You want to tell us what the Twitter name is?
Yes,
No.
it's THA_LOS, the Los.
That's his name. The Los.
Okay. I will go follow you.
Great.
And
Yes.
so will they. Anyway, yeah, so thanks, guys.